Anybody who has spiritual sense, it's a spiritual thing, not a natural thing.
Well, can't they all just kneel down and pray? Get rid of fire, bombs at each other.
Well, you got rockets, you got cruise missiles, you got
all of that.
Well, Mom, look at it this way. What if, and I'm going back 2 times here. What if Sarah didn't give Abraham the idea to sleep with Hagar and have a child through her? Then Hagar wouldn't have been bumping up against Sarah, saying, I got the baby up and you don't, and eventually have to have Ishmael kicked out.
But God still blessed Ishmael. They were out in the desert, didn't have no water. Angel King said, dig over here, and the water sprung up. God still blessed Ishmael, and he's blessing all those other countries that are against Israel, including America. They showed this morning. Oh God, where is it? It's like this area in America, the ground is so dry you can see parches, and they're sending the water. No, they're growing
cloud seeding.
No. They're doing that too, but they're growing some food for these cows in like Iran or somewhere over there.
Mm-hmm.
We're feeding their cows, and our land is going dry. And so the man said, "This ought not be."
I heard something like that late last night when I was still up. Dad was still up, but I wasn't able to understand what the.
What are we doing that for? We already got water over here. Is it? What place is it? Colorado or something is drying up.
So thanks for clarifying that. Really, we can't even get our own people straightened up and fine.
God.
We have. Why are we worried about sawdust in another nation's eyes when we got 2x4s and telephone poles and big fat redwood trees sticking out our own eyes?
I was gonna say ships.
Like Noah's Ark ships too.
Yeah.
He said that he thought I was gonna say Noah's ships sticking out. I thought Noah's ships too.
I was thinking Niña and the Pinta.
Yeah. Well, you get the point. The point that what Jesus was saying was, don't try to help somebody else with their problem until you've got yours straightened out first. Now that's not to be selfish, but it means if you're in a worse shape, get yourself straightened up first. Anyway, we gotta go back to the book.
Out of the toxic ooze. The good news that this book is meant to deliver is simple. God wants you to be free. You have the right to choose healthy, fulfilling, mutually rewarding, and uplifting relationships. Will you stop it? And to drastically limit or end those that don't measure up. It is not only possible to free yourself from the effects of toxic people in your life, it's vital that you do so to protect and promote your own well-being. An article in Forbes magazine, Forbes put it like this. Recent research from Friedrich Schiller University in Germany shows just how serious toxic people are. They found that exposure to stimuli that cause strong negative emotions, the same kind of exposure you get when dealing with toxic people, cause subjects' brains to have a massive stress response. Did you get that?
I'm listening.
Whether it's negativity, cruelty, the victim syndrome, or just plain craziness, toxic people drive your brain into a stressed out state that should be avoided at all costs. Did you hear that? You want me to repeat that again?
No, you don't have to.
Dealing with toxic people is never simple or easy, but I trust you. You have come to this book because you are ready to do what it takes to redraw your boundaries and reclaim your life. Read on to learn how. Chapter 1, the many types of toxic people. And so this is where I stop at, I think, because he goes into the different kinds of toxic people. The deceiver. Stop it! I need a soda. The control freak. You gotta do like I say. Control freak. You can't think for yourself. Let me tell you what to do. Control freak. The gaslighter. I wonder who that could be. The angry venture. They're always angry. Talking about somebody else I know. The know-it-all. Now, who could that be? What kind of person is the know-it-all?
What are you, King?
The intimidator. That goes a long way. What's another person? The egotist. He demands conversation. He disregards the needs of others. The drama queen, or the crisis king. The put-down artist. Put down everything, everybody else. Oh, that's not going to work. Put-down artists seek to bring themselves up by pushing others down. The moral majority. I don't know who that is. But everybody else is doing it. The emotional roller coaster. The pessimist. Oh my goodness, he got a bunch of them in here, don't he? The bitter. The addict. I think he's got like 13. We only got 12 months. Telltale signs of a toxic person. Anyway, so it's about 13 of them. Many types of toxic people. And so, I thank God for taking us to the store and finding this book on the shelf place. And even though I can't find the other green book with the black silhouette head on the front of it, it's about as good. It's about as good. And so, I feel that as one of your parents, if I could expose you to these different personalities and how to pray about them, you will have a better chance of doing what God wants you to do in this world without losing your temper. Because you've been taught, you've read about it, and so you know how to deal with it. On your job, hopefully not the person you date, your own children, people in the church, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And don't think you're not going to run across nobody, because you will.
Okay.
You got something to say, Mama?
Quite a bit, but mostly listening.
Mostly listening?
Yeah. I guess wondering what's next.
What?
I guess wondering what's next, like what we do next, or.
Well, that was the introduction. To tell you that these people are around And if you don't watch out, they'll make your life miserable. That study in Germany showed that it could affect your brain if you keep listening to these people and keep getting upset. And you don't want nothing to affect your brain. Because you need your brain to think. You got something to say, Joshua?
Maybe later.
That Game of Life book, Game of Life game,
Mm-hmm.
I bought 3 of them, or 2 of them. The last one is a giant Game of Life. And the instructions say, it's a game, but it's based on life, and usually if you go to college and get it, you make a couple more dollars a year if you just went out and you had a job with your high school diploma. But it's getting rough in college. Because you still got those toxic people in college. But when you get out, you get a job with a toxic person, boss. So it really, it's like in public school, in private school, if teachers would teach this, bullies, if they would teach this, then the students would have a better chance and to enjoy the job. But they don't teach this. You just go out there and hit a cold turkey, and if you have a boss that's a bully, you gotta deal with it on your own. Or some people bring the gun back and shoot him in the mouth. That one guy, it was a shooting at a Walmart, wasn't it?
Mm.
Y'all remember that? Not too long ago, a couple of months. That's the way time runs.
Was he the guy that asking if they had active shooter training? Or are you talking about a different shooter?
I think it's a different. But this guy was like a supervisor.
Okay.
He had hired some people.
Mm-hmm.
But his attitude was so bad until people didn't want to work with him. And he was the one that started shooting in the Walmart, and people had to hit the ground and run for their lives and stuff. And this one woman said, "That was my supervisor." She said, "Well, he wasn't a nice person anyway, but he's the one to do the shooting." They're everywhere. They're not just the workers, they're also the bosses. Sometimes they make the workers lose their temper, and sometimes the bosses lose their temper. How that goes, I don't know, because they're getting paid. Like the soldiers in the military and the sergeants get it up in your face and scream and holler, trying to make you quit. Because they know if they make you quit, you won't get that paycheck, and it might make their paycheck a bit bigger. Jesus. I don't know where Daddy is, and he needs to bring some tin.
I think he went to the commissary.
I better call him. He's probably saying, "I'm driving up the driveway." It's too
All right,
late.
yeah, I think we're done.
Monster book. where are you? Oh no. I want to remind you to get me some tuna. Did it? Oh, thank you. You're a wonderful man. Is that in the garage? Okey-dokey. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna have to bake you a cake or something. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's how we just bought some salmon. Hey, one bag.